Man, got around. OG Silverback here. And today, like every other day, or the last couple of weeks or months, there's no tales of victory and glory, only tales of understanding that in this life, people will let you down, man. So always remember, always have your own back, always have your own self-interest, because you will never let yourself down, because to yourself, you're the most important person on the planet. So now that I've given you that precursor, guys, we're going to get straight to the topic of today's video, which is, in maximum security prison, watch your own back, or booty bandits will smack your cheeks while going balls deep in your wide open crack. So I'm going to just first give a disclaimer to YouTube. This is going to be a very graphic video because I have to go into explicit details to help the youngsters understand what happens, dude, when you trust the wrong person to have your back, you befriend the wrong person, and you let your guard down to somebody you think is your homie because you don't know he's your homie. He's sexual all up in your butt cheeks. So YouTube, I just want to let you know this video is for educational purposes only. I don't hate anybody. I don't have any agendas. This is not a hate speech. I'm just sharing my experience. 63 years old, 10 years in the belly of the beast, 10 years in the military, and over 40 years experience in competitive martial arts and street fighting. I just want to let you guys know that in this life, people let you down. And the prime example of that is my current family situation. And as you guys know, one of my brothers passed in 2020 from COVID. I passed as well. The only difference, I was in the emergency room, so I was able to be resuscitated with the defibrillator, or whatever you call it, those pads or whatever. And I was put on a breathing machine. The machine breathed for me and therefore gave me life. My brother wasn't that fortunate. So I got two other brothers left, dude, and they have kids, and I have kids, and you know, life just goes on, right? The regeneration of leaving your legacy. This is a story about how people let you down, even your family members, dude, because I had to actually fly from Southeast Asia to come take care of my mom when I have two brothers. One is currently living in one city over, which is New York City. Another brother's living in North Carolina, which is still, I think it's still southeast, but it's on the East Coast. I flew all the way from Asia. I'm not complaining, I'm just sharing with you that they have children that are grown, and then sure, they got some small children, but they got children that are grown as well. I got children that are grown, and nobody stepped up to help my mom and her stepdad. And when you know, as a parent, you know, you sacrifice for your kids. You give your all to your kid. You're used to your kids and stuff, man, and you're there for them, and you're there trying to protect them from what's going on in the world, protect them from the bad people in the world, make sure they're not homeless or go without food. You even go without as a parent to provide for your kids, and they grow up and they just turn their backs on you, man. So it made me really think and contemplate about what I wanted to share with you guys, the youngsters, about maximum security prison. And here's the number one rule in maximum security prison. Always have your own back and your own self-interest at heart. Because the people you dependent on to have your back, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to have your back. Or even if they do, they're not going to have it to the level that you're expecting them to do. Because here's a saying I want to share with you guys. If you want something done right, do it your motherfucking self. Because to thine own self be true, and I shall not be false to any other man. And one thing you want to learn is what's called self-reliance. And here's what I want to share with you guys. I want to tell you this story about maximum security prison. You see, when you're in maximum security prison, the people you thinking is looking out for you, watching your back, those are the very ones that's going to sneak up behind you, man, with a rear naked choke, dude. And you're going to wake up and they're going to be balls deep up in your crack. And then you're going to be talking about, hey, man, what's going on? And be like, hey, take it easy, Holmes. Relax, Vato. I'm giving you love from the homies. You're like, hey, man, you're penetrating my cheeks. Like, hey, take it easy, Holmes. This is part of the process. Now you're part of the familia. But the part you don't understand is not just him. He got homies too. And there's a rap song that's famous in prison. It's called Ain't No Fun Unless the Homies Can Have Some. So just know that when he's done and you think your butt cheeks is puckering and pulsating, you think your sphincters split open, nah, man, there's about 5, 6, 7 homies deep waiting to take their turn, man. That's part of the initiation. So this is a very important lesson you need to learn early in life, just because as above, so below. So behind the walls of prison, the same outside the walls of prison. And this is a very valuable role I'm going to teach you youngsters in this life that I've learned. Unfortunately, I've trusted people, man, and had my trust betrayed, dude, and everything like that, dude. Had myself let down. And sometimes it was in some precarious situations. It wasn't in maximum security prison because I went in as a loner and I had shot a lot of people. I had unalived a few people, and they still had family members and gang ties. And so I went in prison with I had a target on my head. So I didn't trust nobody. And that really helped me to stay alive, keep my butt cheeks safe and virgin, regardless of what you guys think, which doesn't matter to me because you're some soft motherfucker. If you come onto my channel and you think somebody violated my cheeks, dude, then you're living in a false reality. You're living in a fictionalized fantasy land. Like here I'm back east, I see a lot of these youngsters playing this video games called Call of Duty, and they playing Grand Theft Auto, and they think they're savage because you playing a video game. That's how you youngsters are. You keyboard warriors, you South soldiers coming on here. Yeah, oh Jesus, oh undercover homosexual sapient, and he was busting cheeks, getting his cheeks busted, and he's telling his stories. Okay, my man, you don't know a real savage. When you see one, you need to take your head out of the video games, man. You need to start traveling to some foreign countries where you can see some real impoverished people like in Haiti and Jamaica and Africa and parts of Asia, dude, and South America. And then you realize, man, you ain't bad as you think you is, motherfucker. And then you're going to realize when you come back to the States, OG Silverback's a real savage for real. He's a real barbarian. Why? Because I'm a lone wolf, bro. I came in this world alone. I'm going to die alone. I'm telling you this, man, because what will happen is they're going to trick you. They're going to trick you, man. And the very guys you think that are looking out for you, they're wolves in sheep's clothing. And they just waiting for the right opportunity to pounce on you, whether they figured out that they're stronger than you, or they got better hands and feet than you, or they got better skills than you, or they got more knives than you, we call them candy bars. Or you just, man, you're just a soft constitution, spineless motherfucker. Once they realize, dude, it don't take long because you're a new fish, new booty. Once they realize that they got the advantage over you, dude, that's when they're going to exploit whatever weaknesses you show. And that's why I always tell you youngsters, practice stoicism now. Practice controlling your face and, more importantly, your emotions. You must be in control of your emotions, so even if a dude pisses you off, you must maintain the same look on your face, which is indifference. You don't show happiness, you don't show sadness, you don't show anger, you don't show remorse, you just have indifference. And a person can never read you and know what you're thinking, and that's your most important weapon, is your ability to control your emotions, because, my friend, it starts with your mind. Your mind is your biggest muscle. If you let another man control your emotions or your thoughts or your behaviors, then you're nothing but a puppet, and your butt cheeks will be split open and they smacking your cheeks talking about Oklahoma, Alabama, and their toes is curling and shit, and all you can keep saying is Mississippi, Mississippi, like this, because now you're somebody's bottom boy bitch. So you have to understand this, guys. In this life, learn to rely on yourself, and even if it's a trusted family member, I'm going to tell you something. I've seen situations in maximum security prison where even family members, I've seen brothers turn on each other, cousins. I've even seen sons and fathers turn on each other, because maximum security is an environment that you can't even begin to fathom, dude. It's like from the movie The Matrix, you know, nobody can tell you what The Matrix is. You have to experience it for yourself. But what I'm trying to help you youngsters to understand is this, man. Learn to stand on the shoulders of a giant so you can see further along in your life and upwards, and so you can reach the sky, man. And this is what they always say. If you shoot for the moon and you fail, at least you hit the stars. What you have to learn in this life, youngsters, is to learn from other people's mistakes, meaning that There's dudes like me on YouTube. I wasted 10 years of my life in maximum security prison. I think I really wasted the prime of my life, which was my 30s. I did all my 30s in prison, dude, in the belly of the beast in dark dungeons with perverts and pedophiles and sodomites, dude, and demonic entities, bro. That's why I'm scarred, man. That's why I come on here. This is like, it's also to help you, but it's therapy for me. I'm trying to unravel the demons that are deep within me, dude, from what I've experienced, the travesties of maximum security prison, and I'm trying to prevent you guys from having this happen to you. So if you take anything away from this video, is this, guys. In maximum security prison, always watch your own back. Our booty bandits will smack your cheeks while going balls deep in your wide open crack. What you gotta understand, man, these dudes is horny, man, and once they go up in you, dude, they're gonna be doing all kind of perverted shit to you. This is why women on the street like love from thugs, man, because thug love, man, they got the perverted stuff they put on women. They savages, man. They're like these. There's like a thing called an incubus and a succubus. You got these demonic spirits in you that give you superhuman powers in the bed. That's why they got this song, slap it, no, flip it, slap it, rub it down. Oh no! That's from Thug Love, dude, because they just be throwing. If you want to see what Thug Love is like, watch this movie called Belly with DMX. You see how he just digging his girl out, man. He just digging her out. Another one you want to see an example of Thug Love is Before I Self-Destruct with 50 Cent. He's just digging his girl out. You youngsters don't know nothing about that. Y'all be talking about, I love you so much. I love you. Nah, man, the women don't want love. They want savagery. They want you to be an animal. They want you to release the animal in them that's coming from you, bro. That's why you got to be in touch with your inner animal. Vato, Wood, homie, you got to be in touch with that, man. The only way, I'm not saying you got to go to maximum security prison to experience that, but what I'm saying to you is this, guys. You have to be able to tap into that animalistic, carnal being and release it onto your woman, man. That's why they like thugs, man. And the only way that the guys learn that is when they in maximum security prison and dudes been digging them out like that. Because when one grown man is on another, and I'm not encouraging you guys to watch gay porn because that's some sick stuff, dude. Like, if you ain't built for it, but if you want to sneak peek into what's going to happen to your butt cheeks in maximum security prison, like watch some hardcore gay porn, bro, and you see like when men are lusting over other men, it's some demonic shit, bro. And the power and the force that they give a man, a woman's body is built to take that type of, let's say, punishment, man. It's not love making, it's punishment. You plowing into her broke back mountains. Her body's flexible and pliable. She's durable for that kind of thing. A grown man, you got a hard, strong body. You ain't built for that, man. And another dude just going balls deep up in you, man, spritting your butt cheeks open, trying to come out through your your esophagus from your anus, dude. That's some crazy shit, man. And once you experience that, if you ain't prolapsed, man, with your guts hanging out, blood all over the place with poop, and you're going to have multiple hemorrhoids and your shit's going to be split open like the movie American History X, where they're going to have to suture your butthole. And here's the main thing, the main topic I want to leave here, you understand? Dude, if you have problems pooping, like your butthole is so ripped open and stretched open, bro, and bleeding and prolapse, dude, with hemorrhoids, bro, you can't poop, man? Do you know that's one of the most major bodily functions? Only thing second behind urination. Without those, you can't eliminate waste, bro. You messed up because then you can't eat because you're afraid to poop. So in order to save yourself, man, this type of a heartache, dude, and butt ache, bro, and split open cheeks and losing your masculinity, remember this always. Never let anyone have your back more than you have your back. So even if you got a dude talking about, oh, I got your back, homie, don't worry about nothing, I got you covered. Always have a plan B. Like, you always have to have a plan where dude is plan B. Your plan A, like, if this dude let me down, I got myself covered this way, whether it's financially, emotionally, physically, dude, spiritually, whatever the situation may be, when somebody's saying they got your back, always be in a situation where you got your own back. So if they do have your back, hey, that's great. That's great, man. But even if they don't have your back, that's great too, because you got your own back. But always, always have a trick up your sleeve, dude. Because otherwise, man, the dudes will have you bent over, touching your toes, and you're going to be talking about, what happened? What happened? I thought you had my back. So if you like realness and rawness and you want the truth about maximum security prison, man, go ahead, man, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification all button, my friend. And I'm going to serve it to you real and raw. You might want to vomit before you come over here because, man, I'm not going to hold anything back. And most importantly, man, you want to share the videos, man, and help me get up to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Because, man, I got a feeling that coming 2025, man, shit's going to be hitting the fan for youngsters, man. Because one thing I'm going to tell you about, I'm going to make a video in the future where I'm telling you how the people that own the rap industry, man, it's like, I'm not trying to be racist or get canceled, but let's just say it's Jewish people, man. And what happens is, dude, like, they own the rappers and they make them make these records. And it's just a feeding ground, feeding the youngsters' mind to feed you into the penitentiary system. Because now most prisons are privately owned, dude. They're not owned by the government no more because the government got paid off by the corporations. And the corporations just want to have the young people enslaved, dude. And you can you can get sodomized, dude. You lose your masculinity. And if you want to know the truth, dude, they trying to do that so you can become a woman, because I'm not trying to be offensive, but most women are followers, dude, even if they try to be a leader. They learn from a great leader and they just copying what he taught them. But innately, women are just followers. They're looking to follow a strong man. But once your butt cheek's been ripped open, you become a woman and you're just gonna be a follower. And so, guys, until next time, OG Silverback out.